For the animation to be complete, the monkey needs to reach behind his back and pull out a skull to ponder life and death before his soliloquy. He'll animate his left arm for the motion and then swap his hand instance with another that includes a skull. In the monkey arm L layer, insert keyframes at frames 35, 45, and 55. At frame 45, which is the middle keyframe, select the monkey's left upper arm on the stage. Use the Free Transform tool and rotate the upper arm clockwise so that his hand disappears behind his back. Select the span of frames between frames 35 and 54 and click Create Classic Tween above the timeline. In the monkey forearm L layer, insert keyframes at frames 55 and 59. At frame 59, select the monkey's left forearm on the stage. Use the Free Transform tool to rotate the forearm counterclockwise so his arm is extended all the way horizontally. Select the span of frames between frames 55 and 58. Choose Create Classic Tween above the timeline. Insert a keyframe in the monkey hand L layer at frame 45. This is where the hand is completely behind the back. Now you'll need to swap the hand instances so that when the monkey pulls his hand from behind the back, a skull appears. At frame 45, select the hand on the stage. You may have to hide or lock all the layers above the monkey hand L layer to select it. Or click Object in the Properties panel. Choose Swap Symbol, and the Swap Symbol dialog appears, showing you all the symbols in your library. The current symbol has a dot in front of it. Select the symbol Monkey Hand Skull Down and click OK. The instance of the plain hand is swapped with one that shows a hand holding a skull. Unlock or unhide all the layers. Insert keyframes at frame 55 and 59. In the monkey hand L layer, and rotate the monkey's hand in the last keyframe so that it's level with the arm. Apply a classic tween between the keyframes at frame 55 and 59. As the monkey pulls the skull from behind his back, his hand rotates so the arm, forearm, and hand are all level. Insert a new keyframe at frame 60 in the monkey hand L layer. Select the hand instance on the stage and swap it with the monkey hand skull up symbol. The swap instances work with the tweens to create a smooth, integrated animation. In the next step, you'll animate the annoying fly that buzzes around our monkey character. Choose Insert, New Symbol. In the Create New Symbol dialog box that appears, enter Fly for the name, and choose Movie Clip for the type. Click OK. Animate puts you into symbol editing mode for your new movie clip symbol. Drag the little fly from the library onto the stage. Your movie clip symbol now contains an instance inside of it, which you will animate along a path. Insert a keyframe at about the 5-second mark, or frame 120. Select the first keyframe or any frame before the last keyframe, and choose Create Classic Tween above the timeline. A classic tween is applied between the first and last keyframes, but since the fly is in the same position in both keyframes, there is no motion yet. Right-click the layer on the timeline and choose Add Classic Motion Guide. A new layer called a Motion Guide is added above the layer containing your classic tween. The classic tween layer becomes indented under the Motion Guide, indicating it will follow any path drawn in the Motion Guide layer. Select the Pencil tool and choose the Smooth option within the Tool tab of the Properties panel. Select the Motion Guide layer and start drawing on the stage. Draw a path for the fly to move that has many curves, but do not cross any of the curves. End the path near the start of the path. Switch to the Selection tool and make sure the Snap to Objects is selected. This is the magnet icon in the Properties panel. The Snap to Objects option makes sure the objects align with each other, and it will help position the fly's registration point on the path. Move the playhead to the first keyframe and select Layer 1. Drag the fly so that it snaps to the starting point of the path. It may help to zoom in a bit to make sure that it's snapping. Move the fly in the last keyframe so it snaps to the end of the path. Press Return or Enter to test the effect of the Motion Guide on the classic tween. The fly buzzes around the stage, following the path that is drawn in the Motion Guide. Exit Symbol Editing Mode, and on the main timeline, add a new layer called Fly at the top of all your layers. Drag an instance of the fly movie clip symbol from the library onto the stage. The movie clip instance contains the animation of the fly buzzing around, which will loop repeatedly when you test the movie. Double-click the instance of your fly animation to use the Edit in Place function within the symbol. This allows you to see how the path of the fly is positioned relative to the rest of the objects on the stage. Exit Symbol Editing Mode to the main timeline and reposition the fly so that its path covers the entire stage. You may have to use Edit in Place a few times to see where the path of the fly is once you reposition the instance.